Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol BVTK. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. And for those of you that did watch yesterday's video, you know the big question, the topic was, hey, is this price action that was occurring, was this the start of something bigger? Or in other words, was that a true break? And we got our answer today. No, it wasn't a true break. How do we know it wasn't a true break? Well, true breaks maintain themselves. They continue to at least, go sideways, if not go further. This one didn't go sideways. It went back to the downside. Now, don't get me wrong. Just because that happened, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined. Sure, there's perspective that goes into it. If you're a day trader and you bought somewhere up around here and you wanted to sell within 5 minutes, then yeah, for you, the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, the price fell back inside of this overall channel. But again, overall channel, that doesn't mean the entire chart's ruined. So I should probably scrunch up the chart just to illustrate this a little bit more. There we go. So big picture perspective, yeah, it fell back below, but I mean, when you consider that the last time it channeled was here, and then now it's channeling up here, not to insult your intelligence, but obviously this channeling period is much higher than that channeling period. So that's what's allowing this pink line here, the 200 period, to just keep on increasing, because that's just, if you want to picture that as the overall trend line, the trend line is still up. So just because the question, yesterday's breakout move was not true, doesn't mean that everything's ruined. But again, that is all about perspective, depending on what your strategy going in was. But I'm talking about things from the big picture perspective. So outside of that, things pretty much return back to what we've been tracking over the past several videos. 0026 right back to acting as resistance. You can see the bulls made another attempt at it here and got rejected by it. And then overall area of support is at 0019. But as things stand right now, obviously the price isn't even close to that. The price is much closer to potentially breaking to the downside or breaking to the upside rather than breaking to the downside. So all in all, yeah, a bearish day in and of itself, but taking a step back, looking at multiple days, the grand scheme of things is still bullish because you have those higher lows being built. So we'll see what next week brings. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.